from downtown Minneapolis. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Buffalo Bills and the Minnesota Vikings. Matt Prater ready to get this one going. And we're off from US Bank Stadium. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard
line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Mason will try this one up the gut. He's got a gain of 6 there. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. This is Mason on 2nd down. Still finding room past the 45. And he's finally brought down just a yard shy of midfield. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. Bring up 70 Lions.
From the gun, Mason. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Making the stop that time, Taron Johnson.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up 4th and short.
At the 43-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
He's snapping to McCarthy. He finds him beyond the marker. And they make the stop, I'm going to say at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 6.
They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Now run by Scott. Along the sideline inside the 25. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a 1st down, that's a bonus.
First red zone trip of this game for the Vikings. They've got 1st and 10 from the 20.
Come on, set. Bronco 80.
They'll give it to Mason. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you could be a Pro Bowler.
So gain of 5 on that 1st down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on 2nd. Play action, McCarthy. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Caught by his back. And he takes it in for the Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing.
He misses on the extra point, so a good start for their offense, but not for him kicking. Score stays at 6-0. Well, probably still thinking about that missed extra point, partner, but he's got to move past it quick as he gets forward to send this one away. Brandon Condrington to return it. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10.
319!
Allen taken right to the air. And he's got this complete to James Cook. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Bills first down. They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. Our score, 6-0. More from US Bank Stadium after the break. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Play action now with Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10. Back to the air. Allen chased out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills tie and can take the lead here in the second. It's a James Cook touchdown. Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills literally won up that opening touchdown drive as they take a 7-6 lead here. Now Prater on to send it away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Some good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Has a man, Justin Jefferson. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
It's a gain of 14
It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage.
At the 49-yard line.
Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter 1st and 5.
Let's go.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Taken down.
Just an outstanding play by that safety. But I'll say this, Kate. That offensive coordinator, take note. Those safeties are flying downhill. To create a negative play on a toss, I can assure you a reverse, a trick play, something over their heads coming eventually.
And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for a Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, it's Mason. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
Right at the line of
You want to see
scrimmage.
the term read and react with a little video in the football
2nd and
dictionary?
10.
That's it.
The Bills' 39-yard line.
Ready up.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
Mason gets it on the counter. And his drive up the middle gets him about 3. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
On the tackle.
The dose of the hurry-up
It's a
offense
gain
here.
of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
19 Tiger. 19 Tiger.
Oh, they faked the spike. They're going to throw. And that one falls incomplete. An unexpected call, but it does not get the better of them defensively.
Incomplete.
Comes up empty on that one. And they're up against it. 4th down coming up.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
A 52-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they've taken back the lead.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are falling from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that puppy through.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Ty Johnson now to return. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Minneapolis. And it's the Bills taking over on offense. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Completed to his running back. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Flushed out of the pocket. He finds his running back on a deep shot. Nicely done. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Touchdown, Buffalo.
The Bills get some late points and the lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. Well, he had to put some air under that one to try to drop it in, but that worked to the defense's favors. They get there and pick it off.
It is such a fine line in this league when you put air and touch on the ball. It is why these QBs around the league do the drill, whether it's on Fridays, day before game Saturday, not through. They always drop the ball in the bucket. Like they bring the garbage cans out, they want to drop the ball in the bucket to just gain that touch. But it also gives those defenders with that air a chance to make a play on the ball as they just did.
Here's 2nd and 5. This is reeled in by Joshua throw for Allen. Here's a screen for Cook. And he's tackled for no gain. Buffalo calls it second time out of the half. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Brown 80!
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it. I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
A 41-yard attempt.
Prater puts it through, and that'll make this an 8-point game.
We hear it every single week, Kate, when we talk to these special teams coaches, frankly, the whole team and head coaches, how important just that momentum is coming into break and heading out of break. Well, that was job well done. Mission accomplished to score before the end of the half.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Cook 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Bravo 80.
1st and 10, here's McCarthy. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. For Madison, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
60 Bison,
2nd and 10, McCarthy. He's looking deep once again. That's grabbed inside the 30. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
It's a gain of
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first.
And the Vikings.
They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Let's go. Ready,
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they were quick.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
The Bills getting close, and they take him down. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. From 37 yards in the right hash. Reichert connects there, and that gets them back within 5.
I don't think there's any question. This is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half. And that field goal, it gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Cotterington now to return it. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Needed a lot more to reach the landing zone, so the drive going to start at their own 40-yard line. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Offense up to the line fast.
No gain on the play. Second and 10.
Second and 10 now. Escapes the pocket. He's running with it. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Number 17, Josh.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Allen on third down. Catch made right side by Coleman. And he's tackled for a short gain. Working quickly here.
Yards on the play. Brings up fourth down.
Looking to throw. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Play action now. Allen vacates quickly left side. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
Defense, relentless on that play. As some of them closed in on that pocket, the others took away the easy throwing lanes, and they really influenced that incomplete pass.
They send a man in motion. Third and long for him here. Catch made, left side by Palmer. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short. So the field goal team stays sidelined. They're going to go for this. He'll throw it. He connects downfield. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a first and goal.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he pushed for it, and they managed to stop him at the 2. 3 yards on the gain. Now they just need 2 more on second and goal.
Gain of 3 brings up second and goal.
Round 80.
Cook, and he's in for the touchdown. The Bills grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, a lot can be improved upon from this game, but not his performance, Brock. That is his second touchdown catch as he tries to spark this team.
And you know receivers, you've been around them your whole life. You think he's satisfied with 2? No way. He's sitting there thinking, come on, defense, get a stop. So I can get a third, and I can get a fourth, and we can go find a way to win this game.
Vikings 12.
To send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's first and 10. On play action now, McCarthy. It's caught, that's Thielen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Mason gets it from the gun. All right, short of the marker for the moment, but they've got third and short coming up from their own 44. So we're through 3 here. It's Vikings football. They're down, but not out on the scoreboard. Third and a lone yard coming up.
Set. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Ready.
Off play action. It's McCarthy. Has a big strike to Addison. He does it. Touchdown, Minnesota. The Vikings now within 1 score in the 4th. Jordan Addison, the touchdown.
That is just tremendous play calling. You know, there's some coordinators out there, Kate, that are just Rolodex. Right? They flip through their call sheet, they just call whatever's on it. Then there's other coordinators that can stack their plays together. And when you run it, you run that same action of the play action right off of it, and you can make that defense pay. That was a thing of beauty.
Here's McCarthy leading them to the line. They're going for 2.
The Vikings will line up for the 2-point
He's throwing for it! And that play reaches the end zone. The 2-point conversion slams the lead down to 4. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Cotterington now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down.
Cotterington on the return. The Bills take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Cook trying this one up the gut. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Hits his running back. This is close, but I think they stopped him short, partner. Yep, the spot's at the 37. It's going to be third down.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. A 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And a nice start here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made. They get 6, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. It's the 2-minute warning here in Minneapolis. Bills holding a 4-point lead. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4.
Look out!
Another one for Cook. And he's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Setting up to pass. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
The Vikings call a timeout. It'll be their first. As they'll get together and discuss with fourth down coming up. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it. Here he is to throw. On the move, hit it right. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
That one's out to the sideline. He's got it inbounds. Nice toe drag there, but we do have a flag on the play. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Back to throw. Connecting. Oh, he lost the football! And this goes out of bounds. The fumble, not ideal, but hey, did end up being a small gain on the play.
Oh, you know what, Kate? That defense right there, they thought they had a huge play until they saw that ball bouncing out of bounds. One bounce and just the other direction, they're off the field. Instead, well, they're on the field. They got to shake it off, though, and keep this offense from the end zone.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Minnesota spends its second time out here. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
He'll look to throw it. Pass is caught. It's T.J. Hawkinson. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Now the Vikings use their 3rd and final timeout. The time is there, but the timeouts are not. Gotta be smart. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Vikings, 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Hey, check that.
Mason. Can't push it across. They make the stand. It looks like they might have stopped him a little bit behind the line, too. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Thankfully, not a big loss last play. They're at the 2, 2nd and goal. Mac's got it. Look at the power. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. The Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Now to throw. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one right down the middle. And the Vikings push their lead to 3. Set to kick this away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left.
They check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Headed out right. He's going to keep it this time. And he gets out of bounds after a small 2-yard gain, but they needed more from that play.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right, and even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
Forced out to his right. They connect on the deep shot. And they are all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The timeout stops things now, and what a play that was. This isn't quite over yet. All of a sudden, they've got one more shot. All right, set now, 1st and 10.
Round 80! Middle. 56, 56! Half. What's up?
One final shot here. He rolls to his right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So they are indeed kings in the north as the Vikings win it at home. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Vikings emerge as winners as we bid you farewell from Minneapolis.